Welcome to Let's Play Ratchet & Clank Up Your Arsenal. I'm Nye, and we're heading to Annihilation Nation. Now, you may notice throughout the course of this video and the next one that there are some slight differences between what I have available to Ratchet and what I had available in the previous two videos, and what I'll have in the following videos. There was a recording issue, which we lost about 2 episodes, namely the ones that I'm doing right now, and I had to go back to redo them so the Let's Play would be complete. So things are not quite the same as they were when we originally did this. Shouldn't end up making too much of an issue, though. So here's Annihilation Nation.
Are you ready to play?
Sure!
Alright!
Awesome.
Meet our first contestant.
Me!
He's an unemployed rocket mechanic who claims to have saved 2 galaxies, but most people know him as Secret Agent Clank's bumbling chauffeur.
Aw, man.
He hopes that disguising himself as a Tyrannoid will make him more attractive to the ladies.
That's exactly how that'll work.
Give a warm welcome to Ratchet! Ratchet will attempt to be the first contestant ever to survive the death course. Contestant number 1, are you ready?
Damn right.
Bring it on.
Okay, so Annihilation Nation is basically Ratchet & Clank Up Your Arsenal's version of the arena. And honestly, Annihilation Nation in general is pretty easy.
The button to flip the side.
So there are 2 types of Annihilation Nation missions. There is the death courses, this is one of them, where you will go across, basically these pathways, and when you reach the end of the pathway, you will reach that one of those circular rooms that'll say, you know, left or right. Press the button and you go the direction it says. While you're on this particular run, feel free to jump up here and grab yourself a titanium bolt. Now there's 2 achievements to be gotten in the death courses specifically. Well, technically 3. The first achievement is to complete any given death course without taking a point of damage. As you can see, I already failed that one. For this one, I don't really care because I wasn't trying for this one. The second achievement is to destroy, skill point, is to destroy 5 of these cameras. Or not those cameras, but the floating cameras. That's what I'm looking for. I've already destroyed a couple of them, so... The cameras are honestly not hard to find. As soon as you leave any given, there's a skill point. As soon as you leave any given room, you'll see at least 2 of them. And the third and final skill point is to complete all 8 death courses. You're giving me plenty of health here. Yeah, you're not supposed to see that. That's an upgrade for another episode. Okay, for completing our death run, we get ourselves another vid comic, because that'll be fun. You get to see me cry over that later on.
Here we go, folks. Arena combat. Yeah!
And now we do something a little bit more familiar for those who have played the first couple Ratchet & Clanks. We get to play in the arena. This arena works just as the ones that were before, that came before it. Namely, lots of ways to guys, kill as many as you can. The only difference in these arenas is very slightly what traps get used. There are still the spinning blades on the floor, still the lightning stuff. There's a pit in the middle that'll open up, and then there is a gun that will shoot at us every once in a while from that pit in the middle. Fun stuff. That's the button I'm looking for. Regular enemies to be found in the arenas are going to be these shooting robots. We'll see tons and tons of these things. They're everywhere.
Enemies hit by the infector.
Yes, go away. Kind of just wasting time here. So a ton of these little spinning blade things. You'll also see whip-based enemies. We're not going to see any of those anytime soon. I don't think. Keep in mind, a lot of these enemies have armor you have to knock off before you can actually kill them. In the normal playthrough, I had a couple levels on the N60 Storm by now. You will also frequently get ammo sent to you in those things that I'm standing on right now. You will also get the Inferno boxes, which you can use to go into Inferno mode, getting increased damage, and near invincibility. I can't remember if it actually gives you full invincibility or not. I kind of ignore those because the arena is a great place to level up your weapons. The arena in this one is also notable because it also brings in the concept of specialty rounds. They'll introduce them to us later on down the line and show us kind of how they work. But specialty rounds actually say, you know, you must complete this round in X amount of time, you must, let's see. Or, you know, your health will steadily decrease during this round, or your weapons will swap out without you doing anything. So on and so forth.
I don't believe it, folks! He survived the death course!
Believe it, I'm awesome.
And here to give you your prize, the lovely Miss Courtney Gears!
Yeah, I'm awesome. I got a tier, guys. I look fantastic.
How about that, folks? He is better looking!
Do not be alarmed, Sasha. That is Ratchet.
Oh, I see you won the terror, guys. It's very convincing. Anyway, there's something I think the two of you need to see.
Really?
Work personal log, entry 101301. After I personally vanquished the Protopet menace
Hey, what?
and revamped the Megacorp testing facility,
Uh-huh.
I decided to focus my efforts on protecting the endangered creatures of the Florana jungle.
Really?
But when news arrived that Dr. Nefarious had again risen to power, I knew where my true destiny lay.
Running away?
The training necessary to get back into tip-top shape has been exhausting,
Has it now?
and my mind overflows with brilliant concepts.
I love these
So
concepts.
I still yearn for the bittersweet stench of my simian companions. The time has come to resume my duties as the greatest hero the galaxy has ever known, Captain Quark!
Greatest hero. Mm-hmm. Yep. Right.
You're not gonna believe this, but the President put Quark in charge of the fight against Nefarious. Our new commander just called his first team meeting. You better get back to the Phoenix right away.
I agree. This does not sound good.
Well, I could go back to the Phoenix right away, but I could go do death courses. I think I'm going to go do death courses. So, death courses are usually pretty easy. I will get that skill point.
He's gonna feel that tomorrow. Push the button to flip the side.
Skill points. Yes, skill points. That's the word I was going for here. Death courses always have the exact same length, no matter which one it is. 'Cause they're all built off the same level design. Oh, that was not good. Okay, I'll try that again. They're all built off the same course, so they all take up the same amount of space. You know, they have the exact same length. So they're all pretty quick and easy.
Push the button to flip the
Pretty quick and
side.
painless too. Unless you're me and, you know, fall off platforms.
Oh man, this job is too much fun.
Now, if you time it just right, you can just run across these platforms, but,
I wonder if he's right.
normally I find the best way to take care of death courses is to just ignore the enemies, because most of the time, they can't do anything to you. Like, these guys up here will just shoot at their platforms, they won't actually even hit me. Just keep running. The only guys you usually have to worry about are the spinning blades, because they actually follow you a little bit. The arrows will always point in the same direction every time. Because these courses are actually preset. Hi. You do get ninjas. And here's the end. And here's the skill point. As I said, easy. And if you're looking for easy money, death courses are the way to do it. Okay, now that I've gotten that skill point, I'm not going to care too much about damage. Yep, yeah, you. Not going to fall off. You like throwing things at you in these little things. There is another Platinum Bolt on Annihilation Nation, and it actually is found inside of a death course. I just can't remember which one. I can't remember if that's going to be these episodes or some of the later on Annihilation Nation episodes. I do apologize if there's any repeat evolutions between these two episodes and the ones that'll follow. I wasn't able to recreate circumstances exactly the way I started them.
This little guy can really move.
I love the announcer. I really do.
Yeah, that's entertainment, folks.
The announcers in the arenas got better over time, I think. And then, of course, we get to, like, Ratchet, Clank deadlocked, and, those guys are funny.
Note to self, never mess with a trigger.
Really, really easy. Really easy money. If you're ever, you know, in need of money, and you haven't completed every Annihilation Nation run, even then, you can come back and redo these runs. You'll get reduced prizes. I think the prizes go down twice. So, you know, you'll start out by getting 6,000, then you'll get 3,000, then you'll get a 1,500, and then it stays at like 1,500. It's not the most efficient way to get money, but... Could I? Are you sure? Is that how that's gonna happen? See? Money, 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 money. Okay, once you've completed all the death courses, then it's time to actually work in the arena. So there's your spinning blades. And the arena is actually fairly simple. I mean, it's just as simple as it used to be. It's ignore and avoid the traps and kill every enemy that happens to be walking around. That's it. As I said, in later on arenas, every so often the game's gonna throw a curveball at you. It'll say, you know, you can only use this weapon, or you know, limited ammo, time limits, health constantly going down, something fun like that. But apart from that, even then, if you pay attention and if you can play Ratchet and Clank, you're good. The arena is also a great place to get nanotech, and it's also a great place just to practice, really. That's not the button I'm looking for. That's the button I'm looking for. Now, one thing to know about the arena, and I can't remember if I've said this before, is that arena enemies can and will attack each other. If you give them a chance, their abilities will actually damage each other, and you can use this to your advantage if you happen to be running out of ammo, or if you're running a limited ammo challenge, whatever the case may be. Later on down the line, when you have upgraded weapons that have more ammo, the arena gets even easier. And there's the gun. This thing will follow you consistently. Every so often it'll stop to take a breather, and then it will start shooting again. The best thing about this thing is that, like enemy attacks, it will attack enemies for you. So if you're having some trouble, train some enemies, let the gun take them out for you. The biggest problem is that when they start piling on the traps. Clearly, rough childhood, yeah.
He's gonna have to do this with one weapon, folks.
This is a one-weapon challenge. I'm not sure if I can do this one yet. But I do see something on the horizon that I really like. See the guy with the whip? Yeah, these guys are fantastic for helping you get stuff done, because their whip does tremendous damage to their allies.
He could be championship material, folks. Ever wonder what a shaved Rampage looks like?
So whenever you see one with a whip, all you have to do is let him attack his friends, and you're good to go. Check that out. I mean, the sword guys will do it too, but not to the same extent. Now keep in mind, doing it this way does take a good deal longer. I might not survive this just because of the health problem.
Look at those pretty little eyes.
Yep.
He's got that
Oh well.
outstanding
Okay, should I do this the way I need to? Is this something I need to show right now? We're gonna do this first.
This event is a time limit challenge.
Most of the single weapon challenges are designed around you having upgrades to those weapons already. So if you're trying to use a level 1 weapon, it's not going to work very well. You're going to have a bad time. Now the 90-second challenge is exactly what its name implies. You have to kill as many enemies, not as many enemies as you can, but you have to kill all of the enemies in 90 seconds. And I'm taking more damage than I should be here. I'm not playing smart. Ow! Yeah, the announcer starts to repeat himself after a while. He's not funny when he's repeating himself. That is, if he was arguably funny in the first place. I know some people really loathe him. Oh, that was dicey.
This event is a time limit challenge.
Yep, another time limit challenge. Hey, look, all whips. Ain't that just lovely?
Championship material, folks.
Well, he says championship. He's talking about the championship bout, which will be coming up soon.
So let me tell you, those things will take your eyebrows off.
I do love those flipping over covers, just because I seem to always be standing on one.
Let's turn up the heat.
Good audio cue that the Inferno box has spawned, if you want to use it.
Nice. Believe it or not, folks, I've got that thing wired through the controller up here in the press box.
I didn't notice the thing had spawned. That gun is very helpful in time limit challenges. Now, I don't know why this glitch happens. I don't know if this, I don't even know if it's a glitch, but if you'll notice, my plasma whip just upgraded, but I'm not using it.
He's lighting it up like a Christmas tree.
So I don't know. I've had that actually happen a couple of times. I'm not sure what that's actually. I'm not sure what's doing that. Okay. Okay.
Get ready to rock.
Terrible 2 is the last I'm going to do. This is one of the Mega Boss arena challenges. Now, when I say Mega Boss, these guys they're simple. It's a tag team battle, kind of like Chainblade and the B2 Brawler back in Going Commando. Once they take a certain amount of damage, they back off. But, you know, they posture a little bit as soon as they walk in, so they're kind of easy to dodge. And the camera will swing to them as soon as they come in, so if you keep your strafing button held down. They also telegraph their attacks pretty hard, and their attacks are pretty easy to dodge. For the final, I don't know, 10th of Helga's life, or whatever her name is. For the final 10th of her life or so, you'll have to deal with her and missiles. Okay, guys, that's it for this episode. Next episode, we'll finish up what we're able to do in the arena, and then we'll head back to the Phoenix.